Yeah, rocking the headphones. I got like 30 windows open.
Well, figure it out, bro. Are you
Yeah,
recording?
yeah, I'm recording now. I got some feedback from a couple people that listen, and they said
Oh, yeah?
They said we need an intro.
The intro stinks?
Yeah, they said so. Just get an intro. They're like, I don't like this soft intro stuff.
So I know, right? Well, I just listened to a couple of the people today. I was thinking about intro. You got to have an intro. I was even thinking about, man, like I need a better intro for like the live stream on Sunday night. I think about that all the time. But then like, you know what I do like all the time, man? I'll be like walking home from my yoga class, like under an hour before live stream. And I'll be like, man, I didn't work on an intro all week. And here I go. Here it comes.
Yeah, right.
Didn't do my homework. Got to go to class unprepared. Wing it.
So I guess we'll do a little intro. Jake here, Making Playz podcast. Your co-host here with Rob.
What's up, yo?
And that's our
intro, man. We need like a real intro, bro. Like a professional, like sort of like we need to plan it out and like write it out. I just talked to my boy Sean Collymore. I just talked to him today. You got to get him on the podcast, bro. Just get him on. That's what we'll do. He'll be our next guest. I'll talk to him right now.
For sure.
I played with him. He was my roommate from Sean Collymore. He's my roommate from my first year pro. We lived together in Reading, Pennsylvania. I think we lived together for, I know, at least 1 year, but maybe part of 2 years. Anyway, sick player from Montreal.
Yeah.
Dude, one of the best players I played with. Centerman, super fast. We called him Diddy. Sick, bro. Anyways, he's producing music and stuff now. And we were just talking today via text about like, not only do I need an intro for the podcast, I need an intro for Instagram Live. I also need like a little like ad lib to post like all of my videos. Like I want to have like every time I post a video on Instagram, I want it to have like a sound like attached to it. Like I don't know, like butt end video. Like you know what I mean? So like I need to come up with that too. That's what I've been like. So that all kind of coincides into something together. But maybe we could do like an intro, like that's like the same every time and it's recorded.
Yeah.
And it could be pretty dope.
We can figure it out.
Well, what would you want to say? Like, what would you want to say for yourself? Like,
I don't know. Just like,
how do you want to sound on an intro? Like,
I don't know. I was thinking just like initially when we started this, I was thinking like
why don't you do the intro, dude? Like, it should be your voice. Like, you could run the intro. Be like,
yeah,
this is the Making Playz podcast.
I like that. I was thinking about that because I was listening to Tom Segura's podcast. He's a comedian, and they have this super long intro.
Right.
And it's basically like that. Like, it's like radio hosts like,
who
welcome
said that we
to
needed
your
an
mom's
intro?
house.
Yeah, that's awesome,
A couple of my buddies that listen to it, they're like, there's got to be.
That's crazy, bro. All right, cool. Yeah, well, I think that'd be cool, man. I think why don't you do it? Why don't you make a we could come up with an idea together as far as like what you should say, but like we can you record it or like I don't know, we can put some music behind it or something. But yeah, that's got to be like on our project list. Like we have to we can't just keep doing that. Like we need to create an intro.
Yeah. Actually, dude, I have this thing and I kind of want to use it for the intro. So I picked this up at school. It was in a file cabinet. It's a 1980s Casio. Oh, dude, it's awesome. This thing sounds like crazy. Let's see. It's not even plugged in, but yeah, this thing sounds so weird. I want to kind of use it for the intro. Let's plug it in.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Dude, it sounds like
super. That's super 1980s, dude.
Yeah, it's sick. So I kind of want to use it for the intro.
Yeah, you should. I like it. Let's come up with the. Yeah, let's just make like a little intro jingle.
Yeah, let's do it. All
right. Well, before the next podcast, we have to do it, man.
For sure.
Podcast. There's that word again. Podcast.
The podcast.
Everybody's doing a podcast.
Yeah, right. It was about time we got into it, right?
Yeah, dude. Whatever.
Podcast, better late than never.
Just record.
Yeah, right.
What is it? What do we got here? What's going on today? It's Thursday.
Game
3:00 p.m.
Yeah, Game 2 was last night.
Game 2. St. Louis Blues take the dub.
Yeah, 1-1.
I found out. How did I find out? I found out via Instagram this morning. I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't watch the game. No, I watched like a couple minutes of it, and I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I don't have an interest in it at this point. I'm pulling for my boy Camper. Obviously, he's not playing on the lineup right now, but he might get in there. Either way, it's good for him, man. It's got to be sick to be a part of that.
Yeah, right.
But I don't have a TV, and I'm not going to go to the bar to watch it. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch that game, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was it was good the couple of minutes that I watched.
Oh, you did catch a little sliver of it, or what? You didn't see who
OT win. I saw a good chunk of
win?
game one. Game one was good.
Wow.
The Bruins they're snapping the puck around. They were just all their passes were on point. Like the Bruins looked good.
Still, if you're St. Louis, you take game 2 on the road.
Oh yeah.
My father and I used to always talk about that. Like the most important game of the series is game 2.
Yeah, I feel like that's true.
Take the momentum. Either go up 2-0, you know, or you like steal one going back home.
Especially if you're, like you're saying, especially if you're the away team and you steal one away and then you go back home for the next 2, like that's huge. That's really important. You know, there's a lot to playing in front of your home crowd.
I don't know, man. I still think I'm gonna go with the veteran Boston Bruins. They're gonna get it done.
Oh,
but
sure.
There's something about that St. Louis team, though, man. Jeez, like they just came up out of nowhere and they're just nasty.
Last place.
They're clicking.
Last place.
Yeah, they're clicking in the room. The boys. That's good.
It's crazy. I saw that video of who was it that was fighting in practice? There were 2 guys that were fighting in practice. I can't remember who they were, but
from St. Louis.
Yeah, they're fighting in practice like a quarter of the way through the season, and they were in last place, and then like that was the momentum.
They stole O'Reilly from the Sabres and turned it all around.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
I don't even know. That's what everybody in Buffalo has been saying. Like I was hanging out in Buffalo. Everywhere I go, because like the games would be on, everybody's like, "Oh, there he is! Look at Ryan O'Reilly."
Yeah.
Dominating. Couldn't do it. Couldn't hack it in Buffalo.
That's the thing with like the like Sabres fans and like Buffalo fans in general. Like once a person leaves Buffalo, like they're not held to a high standard anymore, and people don't really like them. Like O'Reilly and Kane. And
well, I don't know, man. My one boy Lee was pulling for Kane. He told me, right? He told me I saw him the other day. He's like, "Oh, I'm pulling for Kane. I want Kane to do." You like Kane? I'm like,
yeah.
All right.
But it's like
I don't know,
it's like,
Sabres fan. My boy's a diehard Sabres fan. Season tickets. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I have always thought about getting season tickets, like just to go and see all of the teams that come here and stuff. Like, you know, I'm a big Sabres fan. I love the Sabres, but I'm a big hockey fan. Like, I just like to watch hockey and watch teams play. Like, get perspectives for different guys and get to see like different goalies and stuff. That's huge because I'd love to have. Yeah, I agree. It'd be nice to have to have the season tickets. Like I'm in New York right now. Like it'd be nice to have season tickets at the Garden. Just go to any game I want. That'd be amazing. Right now it's like Garden. Right now I got to go and like try to buy one on the street. Yeah, so that's crazy. I got ripped off this year. I bought a $50 ticket in New York and it was a fake. And there was like 1,000 people that got like scammed. Yeah, I was one of them. I had to go back and rebuy another ticket. And I got chirped by these other guys. They were like, "Yo, that's a fake ticket, man." I'm like, I knew it right away too. I'm like, "Oh man, I bought a fake ticket." I knew I got too good of a deal. Anyways, yeah, it'd be nice to have season tickets just in my mailbox waiting for me when I got, just send it now. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, man. What else is going on?
When are you getting the Rangers guys on butt ends?
Who am I talking with right now? I got to go through a couple guys. I need to, I definitely would love to get in the Rangers locker room. I reached out I've talked to the equipment manager a little bit. We're going to the equipment manager show in a couple weeks. So
nice. When is that?
When and where? Those guys there and set some appointments to get in some of these locker rooms. What's that?
When and where is that?
It's like what is it, like June 18th, sometime around there in Austin, Texas. Pretty sick. I'm pretty excited. Nice. I've never been to Austin, Texas before.
Yeah, I've always wanted to.
Pretty cool show. Yeah, man, this is a really cool show. The equipment managers trade show. They paired up with the like the athletic trainers as well.
Yeah.
So there's like athletic trainers and equipment managers. So there's like both different kinds of products. So it's essentially like a trade show.
Yeah.
And these guys get to see all the products in their industry, like all the different kinds of tape and all the different cold tubs and skate sharpening machines, and then of course all the equipment guys are all there for the equipment managers. Yeah. So it's a pretty good show, man. They do it in all these different cities.
That's so
it's
cool.
Been really sick.
Like you'd never think like the equipment managers have their own like thing, but they're like the gatekeepers as to what gets in the locker room,
Yeah, totally, man. They're awesome. Yeah, it's called PHATS STEM. It's kind of a mouthful. The name of the trade show. But it's been like pretty sick. This is like our fifth year in a row as butt ends there. Yeah, so it's great. We go down there. It was like a big golf tournament. We get to play in that on Thursday, and then the show is Friday, Saturday.
Are you a big golf guy?
Pretty laid back show.
You golf?
Big golf guy? Yeah, I mean I played my whole life. My game's like the last couple seasons has not really been up to my par, I guess. Like I'm not really practicing very much. Well, I can whip out the sticks and like bring in some A game every once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love golf. What about you? Play a lot?
I want to get into golf because so many people like golf, but I can't. I'm so terrible at it, and I don't
can't get into it.
Yeah, I'm so terrible. Like the driving range is like 10 minutes from my house. There's a couple courses like super close to my house, but I just never get a chance to go out there. Like,
yeah, that's a tough one, man. I got lucky because I got started early, but I could see how as if you got older and like if you were like for me, man, if I'm not good at something, if I don't have like if I'm not really good at something, like I don't want to do it.
Yeah, dude,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend my time doing things that I'm just terrible at, which is actually quite honestly, like I haven't played as much golf lately because like I don't know, it's a lot of time to go out there for me, and like I don't know, like I still love to play, but I just don't play as much as I once did. Just it's not like I'm not like that good at it, I guess. So I can see it, sort of understand what you must feel if like you think you're not very good, like trying to get started.
Yeah.
But you guess you got to just love going out there, you know?
Yeah, you know who golfs a bunch? Brett golfs. Brett loves to golf. Him and all the boys go golfing all the time. And I'm like, I'll go. I won't play. I'll drive the cart around or whatever, but I'll go and hang out, have a good time.
I've been itching for some golf. I haven't played this season, but I got my clubs in my car right now. I'm just driving them around. Although I need a driver. That's another thing too. Like I got to get a driver for the set.
Yeah, right.
I know. I must sound so bush league telling I don't even have a driver.
Big golf guy, but doesn't have a driver.
Yeah, but I don't need it.
Yeah, right.
Just a 3-iron, bro.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that TaylorMade was helping make hockey sticks for a while.
Yeah, they were working with CCM. I remember
they were doing the RBZ
like metal thing and the blade. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a weird kind of collab that
I think that was like a TaylorMade. Wasn't that like a TaylorMade?
Yeah, it was TaylorMade and
TaylorMade, CCM,
RBZ. It was the
Stage
Reebok. 2 and the Revolution, I think.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, huh. I don't know, but yeah, they put that metal plate in, and it was kind of cool.
I never used it.
Cool.
I used the Reebok stick back in the day. I used the Ozone. That was pretty dope.
The Ozone.
I have the Ozone. Where is it? I thought I had it.
Floating around back there somewhere.
Dude, what? Oh, I thought I had it. I must have left it at home. Here, this is a Reebok though. I'll show you old school Reebok. Was this the 7K? There you go. There's a Reebok 7K.
Wow,
pretty
that's
classic.
ancient.
Game used. Pretty game used.
That's sick.
I scored a sick goal with this stick.
Really?
Slap shot top corner from the point.
Yeah, not bad.
I remember that goal. So I didn't score very many, but.
What team was that for?
It was for the Royals. I was playing against the Elmira Jackals, which is like our big rival.
Yeah.
And I remember that stick, like I had like a couple good shots in me with it and I liked it. But I was always searching for sticks, but that was one I had that was really sick. And I remember I scored that goal. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's a thing like I think about like with there's a lot of it's a tough decision with sticks because there's a lot of variety out there, like with kick points and flexes and curves and stuff. Like to find your sweet spot is something special, like with a stick.
Yeah, right now I got a sweet spot. I got the STX RX3.
Yeah.
Love that thing. Best stick I've ever had, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's sweet. What curves are you using? Are you using the curves that were on your?
I'm using the same curve I had as the RX2. I had like I used the Reed Boucher pattern RX2. It was just they have hundreds of different curves, so I don't even know like if it's his specifically or it has a number associated with it. So when we did this stick, when we made the RX3, I just asked them for the exact same profile as the RX2.
Oh, so sweet. I got you just got the same curve for all the sticks you got.
No, that's not true. I mean, just for the RX3, I got the same curve as I had last time. But for the HPRs, the other ones, I got 95 flex on both of them and 2 different curves and 2 different kick points. So I have like a couple different options to try to shoot around with. And I played with them, and I just got so used to that whippy 75 that like the 95 felt and like the old style stick. Like honestly, man, I like the pure grips, like with the round underneath, like it's so sick. And it's all like the HPR feels cool. Like it definitely looks like something I could use if I had to. But like if I'm picking a stick, I'm definitely gonna use the RX3
for sure.
It's a beast
for sure.
I love shooting with that thing.
Yeah, dude, you got a couple rips. I've seen you. Yeah, it's fun, you have a couple snipes on that thing.
You can just you can really learn how to use the stick so much more nowadays. Like no, I feel like when I was younger, it was much more about like your well, I guess it's still really about form, but you can manipulate the sticks not so much better nowadays than you could 10 years ago when I was playing. Like you had to use more of your body. Like I had to use like my arms to generate power.
Yeah, well now it's a lot of like
I'm just like I just like lean into the stick and let the stick just bing. It's like whoa.
Yeah, it's all about like kick point, like in where you hold your hands. Like Eichel uses the Supreme because it's a high kick point, and he like because when he shoots, he holds his hands like this far apart, and with that high kick point, you can really maximize the width of that stick. As opposed like if you hold your hands like really far apart and you're using that high kick point, it's not going to flex as much. It's not going to have enough whip to it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's
really something cool to explore for sure.
Yeah. Let's remind, like, I want to make a video soon of like just shooting. Like, I want to pour down like 20 or 30 pucks and just like shoot all of them in a row and just see what I want to see what that looks like on a video.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
that'd be some good content.
We gotta shoot that next time we're home, man.
Yeah, dude. Get some ice.
Next week I hit the road, man. I'm traveling on Wednesday to meet Trav in Boston. It's gonna be crazy. We've been talking about some of the things we're doing. It's gonna be pretty intense. But it's gonna be pretty fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to film as much as possible.
And then we're gonna shoot a podcast with him when you guys get here.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're doing a live podcast, bro?
If you want to do it live, we can do it live.
All right, man.
Like we can stream it live from your phone and save that, and then post the audio for that.
How's it gonna work if so let's just say we had a guest today, which we don't, but like if we did, what would we do? We would just dial them in right now. You can three-way call, right? Just
Skype call, three-way call them, and then they show up. We talk about whatever, and
yeah. I'll get my boy Collymore on there, and we'll talk. We can talk about some intros. We can talk about some hockey stuff. He's a coach up in Montreal too now.
That's sweet.
That'll be cool. I'll text him.
What team? What team does he coach? Like what age groups and stuff?
I think he's just coaching like kids. I don't think he has a team specifically, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We can ask him.
Nice.
He's a man though. Stayed with him when I traveled up to Quebec City this year, and I stayed in Montreal, and I stayed with him, and like it was pretty fun, man. I hadn't seen him in like 10 years since we played together.
Nice.
But it was sick, man. We were roommates. Like it was great. Like I went to Binghamton Senators AHL camp, and he and I were roommates in the camp. So we like stayed together in the hotel. And we both ended up getting sent to Reading together, and then we were roommates in Reading, and we lived together. Man, what a crazy time, dude! We'll have to get him on here. It was hilarious. Like we moved into this crazy apartment in the middle of the woods in Reading, and it was infested with like wolf spiders, dude. Bro, I move into this apartment. I'm with my boy Collymore, and literally, man, it was like arachnophobia. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
Yeah.
You saw Arachnophobia? Then you know what I'm talking about. The house was infested with gigantic black wolf spiders. They were like this big. Dude, they look like black widows. They look like they were poisonous. Like I was like, oh my god, dude, what? I mean, they were everywhere, dog. They would like crawl around. Like you'd be sitting on the couch like after practice watching television. Like I remember sitting there on the couch and a wolf spider like crawled by me on the arm of the couch.
Oh, dude, I'd never be able to sleep. I'd never be able to.
It was insane, dude. You wake up in the morning to go to practice. There'd be one on the kitchen floor, just like waiting for you on the kitchen floor. So like they were everywhere. Imagine sleeping in that apartment. There was like spider webs everywhere. I know, so I had to call. Yeah, dude. Oh, it's crazy. I called my booster mom, Robin Schilling, who was the beauty, and I told her, I'm like, Robin, you got to help me, like, because we had like a booster club for our team and everything. So like, you needed anything, like, you're just in this town, you don't know what you're doing. They put you in this apartment. You're with this dude. You got practice in the morning. You don't know. You're just there to play hockey.
Right.
So like, anyways, Robin comes over and like hooks it up and calls an exterminator for us and kind of helped us out. I think it took care of the issue, but man, I remember that was nuts, dude. Wolf spiders infestation.
That's crazy. That's insane, dude. What'd they do? They just cleared everything out, right?
I don't know what they did, man. They sprayed. I think, but after that, they were. I think it was good. I don't remember them being back.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's the thing about like I'm down here in the basement of my house right now. Like I'll come down here and there'll be like a bug like just crawling on my gear and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I'm always so scared to put my skate on and like feel like a centipede in there or something.
Like a house centipede?
Yeah.
Dude, house centipedes are the creepiest of all creeps. Yeah. Hey?
Oh, totally.
I hate house centipedes, bro.
Dude, you don't even know. Like
I had an infestation of those one time too. Yeah, do you have them in your house?
A couple of them. There's a couple.
Yeah, I think like there's like honestly, I think there's like it's in a lot of Buffalo. Like I notice in Buffalo there are house centipedes everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I think it's like indigenous to the area.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. I see them all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Prehistoric bugs.
Yeah.
You ever seen like the 8 foot long centipedes and like the spiders that were like as big as a person? Like it's a nightmare.
No, dude, I haven't seen that. But have you ever seen house centipede versus spider?
No.
Let's watch it, dude.
I'll pull it.
How do we watch it, man?
I'll pull it up, share it on the screen.
How do I share it? I'm on YouTube, but
go to, there should be the dots at the bottom, like by the heart, and then you click that, and then it should say share.
Centipede versus jumping spider. Hope this is good. I don't even know. Wait, man,
actually,
what?
It's the you see the dual screens at the bottom?
Yeah.
It says share screen, and then it'll share your screen.
Oh, share the screen? All right, so I just shared it. Can you see it?
Not yet. It should load in.
What the heck is going on, man?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You see it?
Yeah, I see myself.
Can the recording of the podcast see it?
Yeah, it'll show that. So right now I can see myself.
Okay, and what?
So you gotta
and now
like minimize the window of.
Oh, because you're seeing what I see.
Yeah.
So now you can see this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. So you can. All right, here you go. House centipede versus spider. Can you hear it too?
Yeah, I can hear it a little bit.
Oh, you hear the sound? That's pretty cool. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, dude, those are house centipedes. Those are freaking nasty, and they're all over Buffalo, man.
Their legs towards the back, how they get bigger.
And the way they run, like underneath the couch, like you'll look at it, it'll just like speed away from you.
They'll be
hide in your goalie skates.
You
probably have one in your pads right now, just like living there, dude, laying eggs.
They're better.
Dude, who do you think's gonna win this? Oh my god, dude.
Oh man.
Bro, spiders are unreal, dude. Look at how nasty that is.
I'm putting 10K on the spider right now. I got 10K.
Well, obviously, man, the spider's dominating. But whoa, what happened here? The house centipede came back.
It got away. It's a little hurt.
Dude, that looks kind of like the wolf spider.
Oh, dude, that's a scary looking spider right there.
It's a jumping spider.
That's a scary looking spider. Oh, it's gonna grab this thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's strangling it, dude.
Dude, he's donezo.
Yeah, the house centipede didn't even stand a chance, man.
Oh, donezo.
He didn't even fight back, dude.
Wow.
All right. That's enough of that.
That's crazy.
How do I get you back on here? Unshare the screen.
Am I back?
Did I unshare the screen, or are we back to? Like...
I can see you now. Can you?
No, I know, but it's not a screen share anymore.
No.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right. That's how we did the fight in episode 1.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Now, how do I get you back to being bigger screen?
Am I not?
Oh, you're just like a small like. Hang on, maybe I do this. Okay, there you are. I see you now.
Oh, sweet. Perfect.
Dope, man.
Dope.
We just got into a house centipede spider video.
Yeah, that's crazy. The places the podcast will take you.
Yeah, man. Totally nuts, bro. What else is going on, man?
Not much.
What do you got planned for the weekend? Anything?
For the weekend, I'm working, and then I'm going to see my girlfriend's brother graduate. He's graduating high school, so I'm going to that.
But from where?
He's homeschooled, so they just do like
graduating. He's having a graduation.
Yeah, so they get everybody together, like all the homeschoolers, and they have like this big graduation in Rochester. It's like huge. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like I just can imagine, like I mean, they must not know anybody. Like they must be looking around like,
well,
this is the first time I've ever seen any of you people.
That's what I thought, but I guess they have like
groups and stuff.
Well, they go to basically a gym class like once a week.
Really? For like social like immersion?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, like it'd be interesting to be homeschooled and like being able to pick like what curriculum you want and like
yeah, right.
I mean, I'm kind of I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I definitely like if I think like about I don't know if I was raising up a child like I'd probably choose a different curriculum than say like a public school education would give them. You know what I mean? But do I really want to like?
You know what Elon Musk does? Like
I've heard about he's got some little private school that he has his kids. I mean, like there you go. That's a good example.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of cool. But like it actually like teaches you stuff that you need to know and whatnot. I can't remember anything from high school.
I know, and like I mean, there's a lot of value. I mean, like there's a lot of things I learned that were good there, but like I just feel like there could have been more. Yeah, exactly. Like right now, I'm taking Spanish lessons on my phone, and I'm trying to learn Spanish, and like
oh sweet.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of things like self-learning, and like I'm like, man, all that stuff could be done. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
If you have an iPhone now, you can like. You just literally like learn anything you want and like learn of things that like of value, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to If you want to learn how to speak the language, just take time every day and learn how to do it. And
right. That's kind of how like college is falling by the wayside now. Like college is becoming less relevant.
Yeah, it seems also too like not worth the money because it's so expensive to go to college. And like, what are you spending all your money on for?
Yeah, right.
You really like the goal of it is to like get as educated as you can and get into the marketplace and like start like earning money and become a professional as fast as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. And you really got to figure out And you really got to figure out like what you want to do and like if it requires college and stuff, because like I want to make hockey equipment and I've talked to a lot of people in the industry and they want experience, and so I'm going out and trying to get experience. And the degree is nice and they want a degree, but there's no degree in making hockey equipment. So do you just like, is it like
exactly, that's like if you want to work for somebody in an organization, then you have to go through play by their rules. But if like you just like you said, like just co-create hockey equipment if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You can do that too. That's a real path. Exactly. And like, having a degree is awesome too. Don't get me wrong. Like having a college degree, having an education is a good thing. It just depends on how much you're paying for it, how much time it's taking you.
Yeah, totally.
What are your goals after you graduate? Like those are all things you should think about when it comes to that.
Yeah. So what's your degree in again?
Political science.
Why did you pick political science?
Because I was just interested in it, and I was interested in like the public debate and like the culture and the society that I live in essentially. And I've always been interested in politics. I guess my father was really interested in that like growing up, I think, and so like I kind of followed in like what he was kind of interested in a way. Nice. And then I didn't know though. Like I'm like, yo, I asked my dad. I'm like, what do I major in? Like, what am I supposed to study in? I don't know. I'm like, I want to go play hockey. Like, I'm going to college. I'm still like chasing after the hockey dream, but I got to go to college. I got to learn something. Like, what should I learn? And he basically was just like, major in something that you're interested in, and that way you'll put effort into it and you'll learn it. And what I'm saying? I had to be like to do the work. So I was like, all right, and that's how I kind of ended up in a poli-sci, and it went pretty well. I got a degree, and it opened up a lot of doors, and like I learned a lot about life and about the society and about the culture that we live in and the marketplace and stuff like that from a poli-sci perspective. Yeah,
that's awesome. I kind of been discovering that myself, like do stuff, like learn stuff that you're excited about learning. In high school I wanted to be an accountant, and now I'm like, okay,
you wanted to be an accountant?
Yeah, I know. I liked accounting.
What made you want to be an accountant?
Well, I took I was in these like special classes for finance, like people that basically wanted to go into finance, and it was like classes that would help you with college and whatnot. And I took those and I really liked them. And then I took accounting 2. Like accounting 1 was great and I loved it. And then I took accounting 2 and I hated it. I hated accounting 2. It was so hard.
Yeah, man.
It was impossible.
I'm like almost glazing over just listening to you talk about accounting, and I'm like, I couldn't even imagine being an accountant. Oh my god, man, I'm so bad with like, I don't know, that kind of stuff.
I mean, some people love it, like they love chasing numbers and stuff, but it's like
and like honestly too, like you can make a lot of money too. So it's like there's not that many people that can do that because it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I just couldn't imagine like. It just seems like it would be like a never-ending thing. I don't know. I need like, I guess something to kind of finish. Like you did a project and it's done, and like now you have something new to work on. I think
that's how I am. Like when I start a project, I devote a lot of time to that, and I'm doing that project until it's done, and I can't really go and do something else until I finish that thing that I'm doing. So that's why and then I went to college and I was going to be an engineer, and I was taking like classes like chemistry, and I was like, this is impossible. Like chemistry is super hard. Like if you have a brain for chemistry, like you're a special person.
Yeah, man, science and all that stuff. Yeah,
and then that's
why it's important. Like you got to love what you do, because if you love it and like you just can sit there all day and like read books and you don't feel like you're working on it because it's so much fun, and that's what it's all about.
Exactly, and that's how I felt like doing the grip and stuff. Like I was like, this is awesome, like this is so much fun, like I love this, and I'm like, this is what I want to do. Like I want to do this. Like I don't want to go and get a degree in CAD and do CAD stuff for somebody. Like I want to do this. I want to get a project, I want to build it, I want to test it, I want to get it done.
Dude, and like that's all you need. Then see what I mean though? Like you're doing what we were talking about earlier. Like you jump into the marketplace and provide value, bring value to somebody So like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're bringing value to butt ends, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like you're helping us with like some conceptual ideas and creating you're streamlining us, like helping us to like make our jobs easier.
Yeah.
You know, with an acute knowledge of the industry and what we're doing and also our brand and like who we are. And like, that's all organic for you growth. And like, it's good for everybody. And like, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about providing value and, you know, having win-wins. So it's like, it's a win for us. It's a win for you. And like, now it's like exciting. And like, now what's the next thing? And like, where can you go from here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're in the marketplace getting, you know, an education and getting a resume builder and building up your book of, you know, your brag book essentially. And,
and like, I was talking,
you know, it's not costing you anything. You know what I'm saying?
And I was talking to my friend about it, and he's like, well, you have to get a degree. And I was like, well, not really, because I'm in college right now, and I don't have a degree, and I'm doing exactly what I want to do, and I don't have a degree right now. So do I really need it? You know, I mean, it certainly, like, it's important, but is it as important as everybody says it is, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Again, it's like, how much are you spending on it? How much time is it costing you? You know?
Exactly. And like, if you want to go be a doctor,
to tell somebody like, no, you don't need a degree. Like, it's hard to say that, oh, you don't need it. But you don't need it. You know, it can help you. It definitely can help you. Like, I'm glad that I got my degree, but like, again, the circumstances were right too, where it's like, I wouldn't be glad I got my degree if I had invested, you know, $120,000 in it and I was in debt and I had to like work a job to pay that debt off. Like, then I probably wouldn't be super excited about my decision to get a poli-sci degree.
Yeah, and you probably wouldn't have made butt ends either, because you.
No, I know, because I wouldn't have had. Yeah, I would have had no freedom. I wouldn't have even. I probably wouldn't have been able to go play bum around 4 years in the minor leagues. You know, playing minor league hockey for 4 years, which is essential to get to where we are today with a hockey company. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So totally.
Yeah, man. You know, that's, I guess, interesting. Like, for you though, I mean, you've already invested time and you've already invested money, and you're in your college. Like, how far are you along, and like, how close are you to completion? And you know what I'm saying? What do you think about like the next couple months and years and semesters?
Because I'm gonna switch. So I'm in mechanical tech right now, and I'm gonna switch to CAD, and that's gonna take me. And I'm not sure. I think they said it was like 2 more semesters with that, and I was like, I don't really want to do 2 more semesters. I'm not sure if I even want to go to a 4-year and stuff, like. Because it's not like.
Well, what's the path ahead of you? Like, what degree are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get a degree in computer-aided drawing.
And how many credits do you need to get a degree in computer-aided drawing?
I don't know how many credits, but I know I need at least 2 semesters, 2 more semesters of taking classes. Like,
full course load?
Yeah, because certain classes are only offered at certain times of the year, so it's like, but yeah, I'm like, do I really want to do this? Like, do I really need this? Does it, because it's burning a hole in my pocket,
Yeah. Do you feel like you've already taken how many classes have you taken on this, like, to pursue your major?
In CAD, I've taken maybe 4 or 5 classes for CAD.
I mean, do you feel like you're long enough where you like could get into the industry without a hiccup and like not be like, you don't know how to do certain things that like your competitors would be able to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of knowledge in CAD. I can run 3D programs. I can run 2D programs. Like, I know how to run 3D printing and stuff like that. And it's stuff like that is an extra to my creative mind of hockey equipment. And I don't think, Bauer or CCM is going to look at me and say, well, I know that you have 5 years of experience making this, and this, but you don't have a degree, so.
Yeah, I don't think it would matter. Well, I don't know what matters to them, but.
They look for experience, There are a lot of people that I've talked to, a lot of companies that I've talked to, they said they want experience, and so I'm just going to go out and look for experience. And if I need a degree, I can always go back and get a degree.
I think, are there a lot of people that are trying to do what you're doing, like to get a career in making hockey equipment? Does it have to be only hockey equipment?
It's such a niche market that I'm not sure how many people are actually trying to do it. But I'm sure there's people that are trying to get into that market that enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm already here. I'm already making stuff. I'm already building my resume, and I don't have a degree. And I didn't need a degree for you to come to me and say, hey, do you want to help build this thing? Do you want to help do this? I didn't need a degree for that. So
yeah, totally, man.
Yeah.
Now, like now we have this project that we're working on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's another thing that you're building. That's why I'm saying, like, it's not necessarily only hockey equipment either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, I can apply that to anything. I mean, if you want butt ends cleats, I can build you butt ends cleats that are better than the cleats that are out there now, just because I have that innovative mindset. That's like, you know, and it's a mindset not a lot of people have.
Cleats, eh?
Yeah. Anything, dude. Anything.
Yo, I just got a good idea today from somebody online. I should probably shout them out if I'm going to say it. But I got a compliment letter from in Instagram DMs from a parent, and he said essentially that his kid put a brand new butt ends grip on one of his older sticks, and then got a new stick like right away before he even had a chance to really use the grip, and so he wanted to take it off and put it on a new stick. So he said he watched the removal video. Where is this guy? Give him a shout out. Oh, here he is. Shout out. So this guy Mark is MM29 picks. So he watched the removal video and was able to take the grip off and put it on. And he said, you should create a spoon-like tool and sell it on the website for like removing the grips. I was like, yeah, that's a really good idea. As a matter of fact, just like cool that like, people think that way. You know what I'm saying? And just to share the info, it's pretty wicked idea.
That's pretty sweet.
But yeah, there's like all kinds of different products. I know, right? Like all kinds of different products and like, oh, that's a cool. Like you didn't think of it. You can do it yourself, but if you want to have a tool, that's like perfectly designed for the removal, like there you go. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, exactly. Sell it aftermarket, and see what it does. And it's not like it doesn't look like it's something that's too expensive to make. It doesn't sound. No,
it could just be like a little piece of plastic, really, like with like the right. So it's not blunt, so it doesn't stab through the rubber. Because that's like a problem that people might have. They use a spoon, or I've had people tell me like, "Oh, I use a screwdriver." I'm like, "No, you can't use a screwdriver on a grip." Like,
yeah,
you don't want to. You know what I mean?
I use the end of a spoon.
Like, oh, I got it, no problem. I got it off, and like you can get it. Like, you can finesse it. Like, you can use like anything you want, but like, people can get creative with it. But every once in a while, someone will slip up and like stab the screwdriver through the grip, and they'll be like, "Oh, I ripped it." It's like. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use a screwdriver or a knife,
Yeah, right. I think I've taken off and reused like maybe 4 or 5 grips, or really? I've done it 4 or 5 times. Yeah,
it's pretty cool, man.
I had that original red one that you gave me, and I just broke it. Like it just ripped like probably last year.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, classic.
For like 2 years, just
old school red.
It. Yeah, it's sweet. It's sweet, but yeah, cool. That's pretty cool. The removal tool, I like that.
Yeah, I was like, that was a really good idea. I replied back to them.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we'll be making like butt ends helicopters and whatnot.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Like Drake make a butt ends plane.
Yeah, that thing was pretty sweet.
The OVO plane, that's insane. That's crazy. What if you put grips on anything else? Like, have you been like your hat? I know you did your hat.
Yeah, dude, I got the hat going here. I got the Bose headphones here with a little grip on the end of it, and then I got the Sennheisers, blinged out Sennheisers.
That's sick.
A little logo.
I like the logo.
What do you think, man?
I like that.
Not bad, eh? I'm working on some new stuff. I'm gonna do my skates, man.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, here I'll show you. But the only problem is like I have this old Flux. I got this. I was thinking about doing it today, so I'm gonna cover up the Bauer with like a little piece of I wanted to use the old green Flux. What do you think, man? With like the drip?
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Right. So that's what I'm gonna do. But the problem is it's only got the one side. The other side is like the iced out logo that we had to do these are the old Prusty models.
Yeah.
So maybe I gotta get a couple more. Yeah, these are unreal. I love this green.
The green's sweet. I remember you gave me one of those.
We just got some demos in the mill. So they'll be coming soon, hopefully. Some fluorescent futures.
Oh, sweet.
Sick, bro. They look nasty.
That's awesome. Yeah. The fluorescent futures. I love that.
Yep.
What color?
It's a bright future, man.
It's a bright future. I love that. That's a caption. That's a caption right there.
I know. I think about it.
It's the future's looking bright.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to go, hey?
Yeah, right. That's sweet.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I was thinking about that the other day, like custom colors for grips and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it'd be great. Like, but how many options do you eventually get? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, and it's never really custom, right? Like,
yeah, right.
You don't have infinity options, right? You have to have a limited number of options.
Yeah.
So it's like, how many options do you have? To call it custom. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll just do like I think it's like we'll just do kind of like a limited release, certain color, and I think that's a little bit like it's kind of how you go combat that. Yeah.
I'll definitely be getting one.
Nice, yeah, dude.
For sure.
Gotta be sick on your goalie gear, hey? Rocking the future, fluorescent future.
Oh yeah. What color? What kind of fluorescent colors are
there? Here, let me show you.
Yeah.
Talk to me, man. What else is going on? I'm looking for this thing.
Not much, dude. I was thinking like the other day about the grip, the goalie grip, and like, cause I'm looking at sticks. I gotta get a new stick, and I was like, man, I wonder what colors those are gonna come in. And I remember we were talking the other day, like you said, black. I said that's sick. Oh, did you see the story I posted the other day?
No.
I didn't even notice it.
I don't know.
So I have a white grip with a black drip, and then I have a black grip with a white drip on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and the same stick, like the yin yang.
All right, you ready to see this?
Yeah, dude, pull it up.
Yeah, dude, I like that, man. The yin yang. The opposite and opposite. I love that. All right, I'll share my screen. I posted
on the story and I tagged you. I didn't know if you got it though.
I don't think I saw that, man. Which is surprising. Oh no, you know what? I did it, and I remember seeing your. I went in your DM, and like, if it's past a full day, I missed it, and then if it's past a full day, I can't see it. All right, man. I'm gonna share my screen. Ready?
Yeah.
And ready?
Yeah.
There they are. Look at how messed up my desktop is.
Those are sick.
Right?
Those are unreal. I love those.
Yeah, dude. There you go.
That's so cool. Oh man, can I have all of them? Can I have every color?
Right? How dirty are these, dude?
That's so sick, dude. I really want that blue one. I think I'm gonna get a blue.
I'm not sure how many we have. I gotta find out.
I'll probably get a blue one. I'll just order it.
Yeah, I'll bring it. Maybe I'll check them out when we come back. When we go to EGP in like 2 weeks. That Monday with Trav.
Bring me some colors.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a busy trip, man. We got Boston, January, June 4th to 7th. Then we're going to Montreal for the 8th, and then we're in Buffalo or 8th, 9th maybe, and then we're in Buffalo on the 10th, which is that Monday, I think.
Yeah.
And Trav leaves on the 11th, so I'm like basically just doing this little road trip with Trav.
That's sweet. Yeah, dude, we'll get some cool stuff done. Dope. We'll get some cool stuff done in Buffalo.
Yeah, man. You got a lot of always get good videos at EGP, man. I was yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think we should do like the locker room thing we did the other day with Trav, but like a lot earlier.
All right.
Like a lot.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Because that was
There's
a cool
not
set.
Everybody in there. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was a cool like kind of setup. I think we should get there like a lot earlier and just, you know, if we got time, we can go, you know, do that, or we can go like do it at someone's house or do it at like his hotel. Where's he? He's staying at your house, right?
Yeah, I think he's gonna crash at my mom's place, which is crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah,
bunking up at my mom's.
Yeah, like we could do it at my house. We could do it at your house. We could do it wherever. You know.
All right, sounds good, man.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it. We'll get it rolling.
That's gonna be so. What else, man? Talk to me about workouts. How's you said you were trying to get jacked and lean? How we doing on
so I did last night I think I did 10 sets of the 5, 10, 15, and I feel really good.
You said that was Savage Mode. You did the full workout?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
So I did 10 sets. It took me a little longer. It took me like an hour to do it, but I got through it.
Listen to some tunes, make some videos.
Yeah, right.
You know, rip sets.
Yeah,
man. I got to get out there. As soon as we're done with this, I'm going to be getting out there and doing a workout. I haven't worked out today.
Yeah, and it was perfect because like the gym was packed. Like I couldn't get a machine if I paid somebody, you know.
So you did it at the gym?
Yeah, so I was like, all right, dude, because I was gonna go and do like some cardio, like run on the treadmill a little bit, you know, maybe lift some weights and stuff. And then I was like, you know what, like it's packed, like I'll never be able to get anything done. Like I'll just do this. So I went off to the side and did that workout, and it was great.
Nice, man.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm just doing that workout for like a month and seeing how it goes.
Yeah, dude, seriously, 4 times a week, man. And then all of a sudden you'll be able to like you see it, you get real strong.
Yeah, dude. And I was thinking about that. I was like you always have your body weight, and like it helps you with your movement too, because you're carrying that body weight, and when you exercise with that body weight, you learn how to function with it a little bit better.
Dude, that's what's up, man. And honestly, just think about it like this, man. Like, you should look at it like as an entire year. Like, how many push-ups, how many pull-ups, how many body squats can you do in 1 year?
Yeah.
Like, if you can get to, like, you know what I mean? If you can get up into the thousands, just imagine how that will change, like, how you look and how you feel and how you, how you perform. But to get to that level, like, you got to put in, like, little chunks of work all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, it's all you got to be just like, I don't know. That's just what I try to do, man. Just, another thing too I thought of that I wanted to tell you is, like, you asked me a lot about eating and stuff like that. So for me, one thing that I I think about and I still think about to this day is, like, I try not to eat unless I work out first. And and that can be anything. That can be like, so let's say dinner's ready. Like, your mom cooked dinner and you have to eat some dinner and, like, you haven't worked out. Like, what can you do? Well, get down and do 100 push-ups before dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can get that mentality, if you can beat that into your psyche that, like, have a quick workout or do something physical before you eat, it'll have a huge impact on, like, how you eat, what you eat. And, those push-ups, it'll add up. By the end of the year, you're going to be up into the thousands, dude. And then, it's going to change everything. So just kind of, it doesn't have to be so, like, oh, you have to have this massive workout at the gym or anything. It's like, do something to, like, earn the food that you're about to eat. Even if it's 100 push-ups or 150 body squats, that's it, or, whatever it is, something like that. That's a cool way of, like, keeping yourself disciplined.
Because that's the thing that gets me. Like, I like food. Like, food is really good. And
who doesn't, man?
Food, and I like to eat food. And I'm not very and I'm not at the Rob level of discipline with my food yet. Well, I just gotta, like, I've just been cutting out, like I ate a big breakfast this morning, and I'm probably not gonna eat till dinner. And then maybe I'll have, like, a light snack at night, of something healthy, like maybe some cheese or something. Yeah. And then, like, I'm not trying to eat as much as I do. Like, I would usually eat lunch, or I'd usually eat breakfast and then have a snack and then eat lunch and then have a snack and then dinner and then stuff like that. And then
you got to also realize, like, you got to learn too, like, what is healthy. Like, you just mentioned, like, I'll have a healthy snack. I'll have some cheese. Like, whoa. I have questions here, man. Like, what do you mean? You'll have some cheese, bro. Talk to me about the cheese you're eating as a snack, as a healthy alternative.
Well, there's these snack packs my mom gets from Wegmans.
Like, bro, I love cheese. I'm a big mouse. Yeah, so, like, that kind of stuff, man, I would say, like, is not a great snack. Personally, like,
I look at it as an alternative to what I would have, and usually I would have, like probably a box of cheese.
An alternative to your alternative?
Yeah, and I would usually have, like, a box of Cheez-Its. So instead of a box of Cheez-Its, I'll have
a case of Pringles.
Snack pack. Yeah, I'll eat a lot of food that's not great for you. So
I would just be weary of anything, bro. I'd be weary of anything packaged. Like, if it didn't exist, like, here's another thing I heard today. Actually, I think I heard it. If it didn't exist 10,000 years ago, I wouldn't eat it. Look at your food. I would literally that's literally how I eat.
Huh.
With the rare exception that I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Like, I'm kind of crazy. People look at me like I'm nuts. I know people in my own personal life that think I'm crazy, man. A lot of people think I'm crazy. I'm like, whatever. I don't care, bro. You could think I'm crazy, like, whatever. If you can somehow, like, in your own life, like, if you're just living, like, that's a good way of living. If it didn't exist 10,000 years ago, just don't eat it. And if you starve, like, go find something healthy, bro. Like, if you're so hungry, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to only eat healthy food. And that's just a good way to do it. Or, by all means, like, do whatever you want. Like, eat whatever you want.
Well, yeah.
Like, you make your own decisions. Like, the packaged healthy foods, like, if you want to eat, like, fine, man. It's whatever. But being as like organic as you can, and like I said, I don't know, that's a cool way of thinking about it. Like,
I like that.
Plants and animals, only eat plants and animals. Yeah, have an apple or an orange or a handful of peanuts, or, like, there's a million things, bro, like, that are just, I don't know, that I think are better than these companies that are packaging up these little foods, man. Like, they're doing it to make a profit off of you, off of your desire. They're trying to make a profit off of your, like, I love the taste of food, and, like, I like salty things, and I want to crave things. And, like, there's companies out there that are, like, packaging up these little, devices that you're going to, like, eat and stuff. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't want to give some company my money like that.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. And, like, like I said last week, like, the Twinkies can survive a nuclear blast. Like, that's not good for you. And, like, a lot of that food is not good for you.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If you're disciplined most of the time, and then you're like with your friends or like you're with like your family for dinner, or you know, you go out for, you know, as a team or whatever, you're with other people, like then all of a sudden like you can eat whatever you want. You don't, it's not just like,
yeah,
you don't have to be crazy, but or you can be.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man, but exactly. It's just a way of thinking about it, man.
Okay,
because a lot of people, man, the reason I say is most people don't know, man. Like I didn't know either. Like I still don't know. I'm still trying to learn, but it just seems like I feel much better now as I've gotten older, like eating like real foods only.
Totally. And there's and another thing, like with what you said, with like eating things that if they didn't exist 10,000 years ago, like there's things that existed that aren't healthy for you, like that people do to them. Like chicken wings aren't healthy for you, but you could eat chicken wings, you know, back then. You know, there's a lot of things people do that are unhealthy to food, like deep frying food is not good for you, and a lot of fried foods aren't good for you, but they're all natural things. Like you can take a grass-fed chicken thigh and fry it and eat it with hot sauce and butter, and it's not a healthy meal.
Yeah, there's varying degrees of like,
yeah,
you know, there's like a spectrum, if you will. Like, you know, chicken legs in the oven maybe are better than like chicken wings, but
yeah,
you know. Anyways, man, you can eat that stuff too. Like, it's not like you have to be crazy, but if like, I don't know, you want to take it to the next level, just don't ever eat anything in a package.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your go-to meal? Go-to
meals, either probably right now steak with like tons of vegetables and mushrooms. I make an amazing steak. I just had one today.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. I had a big workout day yesterday. I went to a big yoga class last night. Last night I was feeling a little weird. I did only vegetables. I ate like a full veggie dish.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know. I like sometimes mess around with that. I wanted to see how I felt today. And quite honestly, I felt a little sluggish this morning. I felt like I needed that protein maybe more than I thought I did, because I had a pretty big workout. I used kettlebells yesterday, and I also went to a 90-minute Bikram class. And then I had a great dinner, but today I felt like maybe like I should have eaten a little bit more protein last night. So that's why I made a steak for lunch. And I feel pretty good now. And I'm going to go for another workout today. My go-to meal is probably that, so steak, or I also do like, man, the best thing, dude, chicken thighs. It's like really inexpensive. Like get 4 chicken thighs, put them in the oven, 350 degrees, a little bit of butter, salt, pepper on top of them. There'll be some lemon if you want, or you know, you can put some oregano, or you can put some like thyme, some like fresh thyme on the top of the chicken. 350, 1 hour in the oven in a pan. Boom, you're gonna have like the best chicken you've ever had in your life. Guaranteed.
Awesome.
You can mix that with like just tons of vegetables and like make sure you're using like some good butter and all good ingredients, and boom, you're gonna have like an amazing dinner. All you do is fry it all up together. You got your chicken, you got your veggies. If you want some carbs, you can get rice in there. You can maybe mix in some beans, but that's my go-to.
Yeah.
Like for simple meal, I can do that meal with my eyes closed. I can eat that meal 4 times a week. I always feel good, and it's great, man. Plus, cooking for yourself is really rewarding, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. I do it. I
love cooking. I love it. So I cook a lot.
Yeah.
Lost you, Jake. That's it. It's Rob and Jake. It's the Makin' Playz podcast. Hope you liked it.
Guys.
We'll be back soon with another episode, guaranteed.